What's up, guys? Welcome to your Bitcoin update. I know everybody's extremely bullish. If you want to see the super bullish stuff, watch all the other channels. I'm going to show you a bearish view that you need to look at. I also have a bullish view that we will be looking at also, but I do want to show you some very important RSI charts that are showing that we could go down further before the end of the week. Definitely stick around, check it out, keep an open mind. And don't forget, we have a free Discord group in the description below the video. Definitely check it out, and let's get into it. All right, guys, as always, this is not financial advice, trading advice, nor is it investment advice. And don't forget, you can win a free Ledger Nano S hard wallet giveaway. All you have to do to enter to win is make sure you subscribe to the channel, tick the notification bell, and turn your notifications on. Hit that like button. Take a second out. I'll wait. And leave a comment below. I'll pick a random comment on Sunday's video. I'm also going to have some more giveaways and stuff that I'm probably going to be doing in the Discord. So make sure you join and let's see what's going on. Looking at the the Dow Jones. This is the trend line we've been watching. We've been waiting for a dump. We did get the dump. In the RSI here, it does look like hidden bullish divergence, but let's zoom in a little bit and watch that trend line. We talked about that yesterday, that it was most likely going to drop, which it did. We would have to get up and close above the 30,980 range for today for the Dow to get even a little bit bullish. Of course, we have the 55 EMA here at 30,100. A drop below and resistance there. The next stop for the Dow within the next, it could be weeks, months, whatever, but it would be around the 28.3 range. So keep an eye on that. Yes, it does look like hidden bullish divergence here, but we also had the same thing over here, and you guys remember what happened in March. So just be aware and be careful. Gold, we're still looking for that 1736 target. If that breaks, 1647, nothing's changed there. And let's take a look at Bitcoin. So this is the 4-hour chart we've been watching. As you guys remember, we have this wedge in the RSI. We've tested it twice and got rejected both times. If we were to come up and test this again, that would probably get us somewhere in between the 33,000 and 35,500. A break of the 35,500 range, then we could see that last leg up that we've been talking about the $48,000 to $49,000 range. That would be a measured move of this, looking at it as a falling wedge. But looking at this Elliott wave count, we could be looking at a 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 coming all the way down to the 12.5. I know that seems super low, but if you look at this rising wedge here and we take a measured move of that where we broke it and we've not managed to get back inside it and open and close a 4-hour inside. So that would get us down to around that 12.5. That's why I put the fifth wave there. This, if it was to happen, does not mean 12.5 is the bottom. We could bounce, get B, this would be A, then we get B, come back up at this $33,000 range or so, get people super bullish to dump on them again, and come all the way back down to much lower. We will take a look at that. But again, if we get a nice bounce here at the 28.2, if we do come down to this level, well, no matter what, I expect a bounce here. But if we do break this level, even after the bounce, then my next targets are on the 20,800, where people are going to get extremely bullish because they don't think Bitcoin will ever drop below 20,000 again. But there are things pointing, saying that we have topped out, and I'm going to show you that in the RSIs here in this video, so stick around. And if you are interested in trading Bitcoin, definitely check out Primex BT, by far my favorite exchange. They don't trade against you like other ones. You don't see the scammy stuff. They don't have an insider trading desk trading against their traders. And you can set your charts up however you want. They have a great platform. You can trade Bitcoin, EOS, Ethereum, Litecoin, XRP, Forex, gold, silver, oil, S&P, Dow Jones, natural gas, all kinds of stuff on one exchange without having to have multiple exchanges. Definitely check them out. Use my promo code Savy50 if you want to get 50% on top of whatever you deposit as a bonus up to 1 Bitcoin. Use towards your margin. Savy25 will get you 25% off your fees. They have also partnered up with Paxful. I talked about it a little yesterday, but they're actually doing some giveaways too. So definitely, I have a link below for Primex BT if you want to sign up, and I will leave a tutorial up top for you guys to check them out. But they've teamed up with Paxful. Like I said, they're doing some Bitcoin giveaways, but it's actual peer-to-peer. So they set up buyers and sellers for you to purchase and sell your Bitcoin. So definitely check it out if you haven't already. And the DXY, I am expecting a major move soon for the DXY for this breakout. We have this fractal, this falling wedge over here. 5 waves complete. We've been talking about this. And if you look at the RSI, it has broken out. If we close the 3-day out of here, guys, the dollar index is ready to pump. This is the target, as we had a target over here out of this wedge, and we did break above it. I expect the same most likely to happen here. And this isn't going to shoot straight up in one candle, guys. This will probably take into 2022, possibly 2023. Regardless, I don't believe the dollar's dead like everybody wants to say. And when the dollar rises, people are exiting stocks, speculative assets like Bitcoin, whatever. So when this pumps, most assets and other things will drop. And as you can see also, the fractals matching up perfectly down here in the MACD. We have the green buy signal, and just everything looks really bullish on DXY if you ask me. And if we lay the dollar index over Bitcoin, you can see every time that Bitcoin bottom, or I'm sorry, every time the dollar bottoms on this trend line, Bitcoin has topped. And if we move this up, every time the dollar has topped, Bitcoin has bottomed. So be aware of that. Be careful. We are getting a great bounce off this. And like I said, the DXY does look extremely bullish to me. This is the monthly. We would have to get a huge pump before the end of the month. We got 3 days left to get up to past the $36 range to make this even a neutral candle. As of now, it is extremely bearish in my opinion. And this is the daily RSI that I talked about. As you can see, this pump back here, and look at the resemblance of all 3 of these speculative hype bubbles, which I believe this was up to 42K. When we did break out of this, we always came back down. If you look at the second hump here on the rising channel, we always came back down and broke back below that. We did it here also in 2019, and I believe we'll do the same here. And that measures out to be right around the 12.5. And if you remember, that was huge resistance for a long time. And I believe it'll be support for a long time. 2022 is where I'm looking for the bottom if this is to play out. But as you can see in the RSIs here, when we broke down below that, that confirmed a bear market. We came back up to tag it one more time, got this pump, and failed. Same thing over here. We broke back down, came back up to retest it, failed, bear market. We could still get a pump up here. It's definitely possible to come retest this trend line. Now, if it gets above this trend line, gets support on it, obviously that is not like these, then the bull market continues. But as of right now, guys, this is showing very bearish. Yeah, just look at the chart. That's all I got to say about that. And if we look at the weekly, same thing. We came back down on the 3rd time. When we tag this weekly, we get a bounce up. Once we break this trend line, bear market is totally confirmed. Same thing here, 3rd touch. So I do believe this week we come down probably further, maybe that $25,000 to $27,000 range. Get a bounce next week. Possibly a 2-week bounce, but it shouldn't get up too awfully high. Maybe that 36 level possible, but I doubt that. But once we break this trend line, guys, it's pretty much over until 2022, in my opinion. Again, there is a bullish case, but I'm showing you all the bearish stuff because other channels will not do that. All they want you to think is that Bitcoin is going to the moon. As you can see, this is the 3-day MACD. Back over here, when we flashed the red, that was the top of the bear market. If we zoom in and look at this, it kind of got a little pop up here before continuing down, which was that last little try right here to 17,000. And if we look over here at 2019, got the sell signal, had a little pop up right here, tried to come back, and we've got our sell signal on the 3-day here. Most likely this might try to turn up, like I said, next week, but this week I think we continue down. Get a little pop up in the next week or two before continuing down. I do believe the bear market has begun. But this is another thing I want to show. Everybody is always showing this arc on the log chart, but the arc just keeps going up. You can manipulate it any way you want, so don't trust those charts. But you look here, this looks like it topped out. And if we came back to 2022, could be between 9,500 and 10,500 area. The bottom of this. That's not to say that holds if we get down there. Bullish case. Talked about this plenty of times. The 450-day bottom cycle would get us back into around June of this year. If we get a nice healthy bounce, we could get what people always think, that we're having a 4-year bull market. It shouldn't end until the end of this year. If that's the case, which I don't think it is, but if it is, we will get a bounce on one of these levels in June between 18,000 and 33,000. And we could go up to that $50,000 range, ending wave 3. That will be wave 5 of wave 3. The end of this year around 49,000, possibly. Just be ready for everything. Have a plan no matter what happens. All right, looking at the funding rate. As you can see over here in March, our funding rate was up in this area just like now. Yes, our funding rate is favoring the bulls right now, but if we look over here, this is very interesting. If we look over here where the funding rate started dropping, right here after this drop, we went sideways for just a little while. Let's look at what we're doing now. We're going sideways, funding rate dropped, and then over there, as you can see, we have one more huge capitulation. If we have that, get down to this 20,000, we may get a huge bounce from it. But if we just gradually come down slowly, like I said, this could be years, or at least another year, a little over a year before we actually bottom. XRP. As you guys know, we made this chart before Christmas, waiting for the 4-cent range. Still waiting for that. As you can see, it's getting rejected on the 8 EMA, and the EMAs are pointing down. It's just, XRP's ugly, guys. I would never be holding that, but obviously make up your own mind. If you guys enjoyed the video and you enjoy the channel, definitely share the video if you would. Also, make sure you hit that thumbs up. And check out my wife's webpage, anchorimage.com. She makes all this stuff herself, and it is quality stuff, not garbage. She could put family pictures, you know, whatever your favorite coin is on any of this stuff. Slate, glass, ornaments, aluminum signs, masks. She can put your own face on your mask. There's also a crypto section. Check it out. Like I said, it's a great way to help support the channel. If you haven't subscribed yet and you want to get daily updates, definitely don't forget, click the CryptoSavvy logo above my head, smash that like button, leave your comments, and share the video. I'm out, guys. Have a great time and happy trading. Be safe. Use stops. Don't risk more than you're willing to lose, and don't over leverage.